Hello, welcome back to MFWoodShop 2. Today's going to be a kind of a follow-up of the last 4 videos or so. Mostly the miter saw wall and the assembly table. I had some questions about it and I figured I'd address that here. So let's get started. One of the questions I had was about the slide out tray. Slide out tray is simply just a half-inch piece of plywood down here that the tool actually mounts to. It has a face frame that's just glued and tacked to that board. So that's all the face frame is, or the slide out is. You can see it a little bit better on this one. You got the board that the tool actually mounts to. I got the face frame that mounts to the board. And then back here in the cabinet itself, these trays come out so I can actually take them somewhere else just in case if I need to. And the channel that it rides into is simply just a half-inch piece of plywood, about 1.5 inches, and then it has another piece of half-inch plywood about 1 inch on this particular one, and that just mounts to the cabinet itself, and there's one on each side that the tray actually slides right into. Gotta tie that cord up. And then the face frame just kind of dresses it up a little bit. I've also been asked about the stop block. The stop block is just an L piece of plywood. I got a piece here and a piece here. The plywood is just big enough to leave about a 1/4 inch gap between the top of the cabinet and the stop block. That way chips or whatever can't get in there and mess up the measurement of the cut. On the top is just 2 1/4 inch bolts that's going through, and I got a couple T-nuts or wing nuts up here. And that slides into the top anchor track that I put on top of the fence. Since the video, I've added this tape measure here that sticks to the face of the frame. This tape measure is a little easier to read, and I can quickly go to whatever measurement I want and lock it down. The other reason I went to this is I wanted the tape measure to come all the way to the blade, and the upper track wouldn't do that. That upper track is only 48 inches, so I got a 48 inch tape in there, and I need to go another 9.5 or so inches to get to the blade. So I went with that tape measure on the face, and it's easier to read and I like it better. I just got to get another one for the other side that reads left or right to left. They only have the left to right in stock. So when they get that one in stock, I'll put that one in place too. I was also asked when I'm going to finish the drawers. The simplest answer is when I get the money to buy the slides. I got the big drawer down here already in place with the face frame and everything, and I already got these already pretty much built. I just need to put the slides in and put the faces on them and mount it all up. And the same thing over here. I already got this drawer built and everything and in place. So I need 3 more slides for that, 3 more slides for this, and I have decided to put drawers down here as well, and I need 3 more slides for this one. Now this one, I've just had some 10-inch slides laying around, and this was basically scrap plywood that I had kicking around as well, so I just slapped that one together, and this one's going to fit my stop blocks, stuff like that in there. Now I was also asked about the LEDs. Yeah, the LEDs are not practical for this situation. I actually bought these for the white setting on here, but the RGB LEDs don't really have a white setting. It's more of a purplish or maybe a light bluish setting. I bought this LED set because A, it was cheap on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below. But it also said it had a white feature, but it don't actually have a white feature. This is what they call white, and it's actually purple, as you can see. So this LED set's not really functional for this particular application, but it is fun. Also, since the video, I've added the remainder lights over here underneath the cabinets. And that's the white feature that they claim that's white. Now the assembly table that I built just this week, or the video came out this week, it's actually working out really well. I still have the casters on the assembly table, and I think I have decided to switch out to the leveling feet that I showed you in the video. The thing that I've been running into is when I'm assembling something and I'm actually, for example, I was building a clamp rack. That the video will be coming out here shortly, here in about a week or so. I was assembling the clamp rack and I was holding the piece and I was screwing in. Well, when I was screwing and applying pressure on the drill, the table would actually move. So I want to eliminate that, and I think the way to do that is with the leveling feet. I've had several suggestions to put 2 wheels and 2 leveling feet on there, and I might try that first just to see if it'll eliminate anything. I don't think it will, but the only way to find out is just to try it and see. So I'll probably leave 2 wheels on the cart now, put 2 leveling feet on, and see what happens. Also, I got plans for the assembly table on my website at MFWoodShop.com, and I also just recently uploaded plans for the miter station on my website as well. So if you're curious about plans, I am going to start doing more and more plans. Just an extra avenue of income, and I'm going to strictly use that money for the shop itself. So update my saws, update my blades, sandpaper, you know, overall shop supplies and equipment. That money is strictly going to the shop. I've already told my wife she can't touch it, so so any money that comes in from there, you'll see it reflect back into the shop. So if you want to support me, go check out my plans. There's going to be more and more added as I accumulate them. So that's really about all I got today. If you have any other questions about the assembly table or the miter saw station, leave them in the comments down below. I might do another follow-up video. May even do a live event and ask questions on air here shortly. Here in the near future, I will be finishing up the wall over here on the left that I've been working on for 6 or 8 months, and then the clamp rack that I've already built but you haven't seen yet, that will be mounted to that wall as well. Those are 2 separate videos, so the wall will be one video finishing it up, and then the clamp rack will be another video the following week. So right now I'm about 2 weeks ahead of schedule. I got 2 weeks worth of videos in the queue ready to go for you, and a lot of good stuff coming down the road. After that, I think I'm going to spend just a couple of days just to clean up the shop and reorganize it just a little bit and get things put away in the drawers the way I want. just a couple days of cleaning and getting things organized again, and just trying to basically learn where I put everything. So I'm going to spend a couple days doing that, and then once I do that, I will shoot a new shop tour video and release that as well. So that's what's coming down the pike in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and I hope you're enjoying the channel. Let me know if you have any comments or questions or concerns. I do read all my comments and I reply to every single one of them. So thank you for your support and following me along with this adventure that I've been taking. And until next time, I'll see you later.